Hit the like button and subscribe for simple health advice for men and women over the age of 50 that actually helps. There are 8 vegetables we're going to talk about today, 4 that you should absolutely eat more of, and 4 that could quietly be making you feel worse. Let's start with a popular one, canned green beans. You've probably had them at dinner for years. But here's the problem. Most canned green beans are packed in salt. Not just a little, often more than 300 to 400 milligrams of sodium per serving. That's about a fifth of what many seniors should be getting in a whole day. Why does that matter? Because high sodium raises blood pressure, and high blood pressure raises your risk of stroke, heart disease, and kidney damage. And since many older adults are already on medications that affect sodium levels, these vegetables can quietly throw your system off balance. Plus, canned beans are often overcooked in the factory. That means they lose a lot of their original fiber and nutrients, turning them into a mushy side dish with not much to offer. Instead of canned green beans, here's a much better option, spinach. Spinach is one of the best vegetables a senior can eat. It's loaded with magnesium, potassium, and folate, all of which support heart health and help muscles work better. If your legs feel weak, or if you've been feeling more tired than usual, low magnesium might be part of the problem. Spinach helps fix that. It's also a great source of nitrates, natural compounds that widen your blood vessels and improve circulation. That means more oxygen going to your muscles, brain, and heart. And it's not just the minerals. Spinach also contains antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which are especially important for vision. That's key after 60 when your eyes naturally start to struggle more with clarity, contrast, and light sensitivity. You can eat spinach raw or cooked, add it to eggs, smoothies, or soups. And if you hate the taste, start with baby spinach. It's milder and softer, and it blends easily into other meals. Next, let's go back to a vegetable you may be eating regularly, white potatoes. Now, let's be clear, potatoes aren't bad in small amounts. The problem is how they're usually cooked and how much of them we eat. French fries, mashed with butter, fried in oil, or baked and loaded with cheese. That kind of potato spikes your blood sugar fast. Why? Because white potatoes are mostly starch, and when you remove the skin or cook them in fat, you strip away most of the fiber. This sends your blood sugar soaring, then crashing, leading to fatigue, brain fog, and cravings. Over time, this pattern can raise your risk of type 2 diabetes and make insulin resistance worse. And if you already struggle with blood sugar or weight gain, overdoing white potatoes could be working against everything else you're trying to do, but don't worry. Our next veggie can help balance it out. Let's get to that next. Let's talk about one of the best vegetables you can eat to help balance blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and even fight off disease: broccoli. Broccoli is a powerhouse. It's full of fiber, vitamin C, vitamin K, and a compound called sulforaphane. Sulforaphane helps protect your cells from damage and fights off inflammation in your joints and muscles. That's huge if you deal with stiffness in the morning or aching knees when you walk. But there's more. Broccoli also supports your liver and brain. It helps your body get rid of toxins more efficiently and may even reduce your risk of memory loss and certain types of cancer. And because it's high in fiber and low in calories, it helps keep your gut happy and your weight stable without spiking your blood sugar. The best part? You can eat it raw, roasted, steamed, or blended into soups. If you hate the texture, chop it finely or blend it into a creamy vegetable soup with garlic and olive oil. You'll barely know it's there, but your body will. Now, let's move to a vegetable that might surprise you: pickled vegetables. Pickles, sauerkraut, pickled peppers. They sound healthy. After all, they're just veggies, right? But many pickled vegetables are soaked in brine that's absolutely loaded with sodium. Some have more salt in one serving than you should eat in an entire meal. This kind of sodium overload increases your risk of high blood pressure, fluid retention, and bloating. And for seniors who take medications that already affect fluid balance, like diuretics or blood pressure pills, this can be dangerous. Not only that, but many store-bought pickled vegetables also contain preservatives, artificial coloring, and vinegar, with little to no probiotic benefit. Unless it's a naturally fermented product, you're not getting gut support. You're just getting salt and acid. So what's the fix? If you love pickled foods, look for naturally fermented ones in the refrigerated section, often labeled with live cultures. These may still be salty, but offer gut health benefits that help balance the downsides. Otherwise, try fresh versions of those same vegetables with a splash of lemon and herbs. You'll get the crunch and flavor without the salt overload. Next, we'll shift back to a vegetable that does the opposite. It helps your blood vessels relax, keeps your energy stable, and even helps your brain. It's one of the most underrated vegetables for seniors, and it might already be in your fridge. Let's get into it. The next vegetable on your must-eat list is beets. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Beets? Really? But here's the truth. Beets are one of the most powerful foods for boosting blood flow, especially in older adults. And the science backs it up. Beets are naturally high in nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. That nitric oxide helps open up your blood vessels, improves circulation, and makes it easier for your heart to deliver oxygen and nutrients throughout your body, especially to your legs and brain. Why does that matter? Because poor circulation is one of the biggest reasons seniors feel weak, dizzy, or tired. If your blood can't reach your muscles efficiently, they don't get the fuel they need to function. That's why eating nitrate-rich foods like beets can make a big difference in how energetic you feel and how steady you are on your feet. But there's more. Beets are rich in folate, fiber, and antioxidants. They support your liver, regulate blood pressure, and help control inflammation. They may even improve mental sharpness. Some studies have found that older adults who drank beet juice regularly showed improved blood flow to the frontal lobe of the brain, responsible for memory, attention, and decision-making. And yes, beets have natural sugars, but their fiber content helps slow that sugar absorption, making them safe in moderation, even for seniors managing blood sugar levels. You can eat beets roasted, steamed, grated into salads, or blended into smoothies. And if the earthy taste isn't your favorite, try mixing them with citrus like orange or lemon juice. It cuts the flavor and enhances the benefits. Now, let's talk about a group of vegetables that aren't bad for everyone, but can be a real problem if you're sensitive. These are the nightshades. Nightshade vegetables include tomatoes, bell peppers, eggplants, and white potatoes. We've already talked about white potatoes, but let's dig into the rest. These vegetables contain a natural compound called solanine. In some people, especially those with arthritis or joint pain, solanine can trigger inflammation and discomfort. You might notice increased stiffness, swollen fingers, or aching knees after eating a tomato-based pasta or a roasted pepper dish. Now, this doesn't mean everyone over 60 should avoid nightshades. Many people tolerate them just fine. But if you already deal with joint pain, autoimmune conditions, or gut sensitivity, they could be making your symptoms worse without you realizing it. If you're not sure whether nightshades are affecting you, try a 2-week break. Cut out tomatoes, peppers, and eggplant, and see how your body responds. If you feel better, you may have found a hidden trigger. If there's no change, feel free to enjoy them again. Coming up next, a vegetable that's colorful, crunchy, and quietly doing your body a whole lot of good. It's one of the easiest ways to support vision, digestion, and immune strength all at once. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about a vegetable that doesn't get nearly enough credit: carrots. Carrots are one of the best vegetables you can eat regularly, especially as you get older. Why? Because they're rich in beta-carotene, a pigment your body converts into vitamin A. And vitamin A plays a crucial role in your vision, immune system, and even skin health. As we age, our eyesight naturally declines. You might find it harder to see clearly in low light, drive at night, or focus on small text. Carrots can help with that. The beta-carotene in carrots supports the health of your retina, especially in low light conditions, and that's just the beginning. Carrots are also packed with antioxidants, the compounds that help your cells fight off damage from aging, pollution, and stress. Plus, they're high in fiber, which supports digestion and keeps your blood sugar steady, despite their naturally sweet flavor. Worried about the sugar in carrots? Don't be. The natural sugar is balanced by their fiber and water content, which helps your body absorb it slowly. That makes them a great snack or side dish, even for people managing diabetes. You can eat them raw, steamed, roasted, or blended into soups. They're easy on the stomach, low in calories, and incredibly versatile. Want a simple trick to boost absorption? Cook them with a little olive oil. Your body absorbs beta-carotene better when paired with healthy fat. And here's a bonus: carrots help protect your lungs, especially for people who used to smoke. Studies show higher beta-carotene intake may help the lungs stay healthier longer. At this point, you've heard about 4 vegetables to eat more of, and 4 you may want to avoid or limit, depending on your health needs. So let's go over a quick recap before we bring it all together in the final section. We started with canned green beans, which are often overloaded with sodium. Instead, go for spinach, packed with magnesium and circulation-boosting nitrates. We looked at white potatoes, which spike blood sugar when eaten in excess or fried. Swap in broccoli, full of fiber, sulforaphane, and inflammation-fighting power. We talked about pickled vegetables, which may offer no benefit but still carry a heavy sodium load. Beets, on the other hand, boost blood flow, support your brain, and taste great roasted or juiced. And finally, we covered nightshades, which may trigger joint pain in sensitive individuals. If that's you, replace them with carrots, which support vision, immunity, and gut health. But now, you might be wondering, how do I actually apply this? What does a good day of eating look like? And how do I build a plan that's realistic, enjoyable, and good for my body? We'll cover all that next and wrap this up with a simple guide that'll help you make smart swaps without giving up flavor or comfort. Let's finish strong. So how do you take everything we've covered and actually use it in your daily meals? Let's walk through a simple day of eating that swaps out the problem vegetables and replaces them with smarter, senior-friendly choices. Let's start with breakfast. A lot of seniors skip veggies in the morning, but this is actually the perfect time to get a jump start on nutrients. Try this. Scramble 2 eggs with a handful of baby spinach, add a slice of whole grain toast, and finish with half a banana or a few berries. That breakfast gives you protein, fiber, and magnesium without any blood sugar spikes or sodium overload. If you're not into eggs, blend up a smoothie. Toss in some spinach, half a cooked beet, frozen berries, a few ice cubes, and a splash of almond milk or yogurt. It's refreshing, colorful, and packed with circulation-boosting nutrients. And the best part? It takes less than 5 minutes. Now for lunch. If you normally reach for canned green beans or processed soup, try something better. Roast a tray of broccoli and carrots with a little olive oil, garlic, and lemon. Add them to a bowl of brown rice or quinoa, and top with some grilled chicken or beans. You get color, flavor, and all the fiber and antioxidants your body needs to power through the afternoon. Want something lighter? Make a salad with spinach, roasted beets, walnuts, and goat cheese. Add a balsamic vinaigrette and you've got a meal that supports your brain, blood pressure, and energy levels. Now let's talk about dinner, where mistakes often sneak in. Many seniors serve mashed white potatoes, fried foods, or salty pickled vegetables. These meals might taste comforting, but they often leave you feeling sluggish, swollen, or inflamed. Instead, bake a small sweet potato with the skin on. It's got more fiber and nutrients than white potatoes. Pair it with roasted carrots and salmon, and you've got a dinner that supports your joints, brain, and digestion. Still craving something crunchy or salty? Instead of pickles, try sliced cucumbers with apple cider vinegar, fresh dill, and a pinch of salt. You get the tang without the health risks. And what about nightshades like tomatoes or peppers? If you tolerate them well, enjoy them in moderation. But if you've got arthritis, joint pain, or gut issues, try removing them for 2 weeks and see how your body responds. Many people feel better without ever realizing those vegetables were part of the problem. Remember, this isn't about being perfect. It's about becoming more aware of what your body needs. It's about choosing vegetables that give back. Ones that help you move, think, and feel better after 60. In the final section, we'll wrap things up with encouragement, a reminder of how powerful your daily choices are and how just one swap at a time can completely shift how your body feels. Let's bring it home. By now, you've learned exactly which vegetables are helping you and which ones might be holding you back. We started with canned green beans, a common side dish that quietly loads your body with sodium. Instead, we talked about spinach, full of minerals that boost circulation, muscle strength, and energy. We looked at white potatoes, which spike blood sugar and lead to crashes. And we replaced them with broccoli, packed with fiber and inflammation-fighting sulforaphane. We warned about pickled vegetables, often just salty distractions with no real benefit, and we swapped them for beets, which open blood vessels and improve brain function. Finally, we talked about nightshades, which don't affect everyone, but can trigger joint pain and stiffness in sensitive individuals. Instead, we offered carrots, loaded with antioxidants and vision-supporting vitamin A. So now what? Now, you choose one change and start. Don't try to overhaul your whole kitchen in one day. Swap canned beans for steamed spinach. Bake carrots instead of eating fried potatoes. Add beets to your salad instead of pickles on the side. These small choices add up. Every time you pick a vegetable that supports your body, you're making an investment. You're helping your muscles work better, your memory stays sharper, and your joints stay more comfortable. You're improving your balance, your digestion, your circulation. And you're doing it without pills, without gimmicks, and without giving up real food. That's the power of knowing what to eat and what to skip. So the next time you plan your meals, ask yourself, will this vegetable build me up or break me down? Because now you know the difference. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to hit subscribe. This channel is here to help you make smart, simple choices that keep you strong, sharp, and independent as you age. You deserve to feel better, and it starts with what's on your plate. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.